It's done. My laptop is handed in, my phone is handed in.
A woman in a headscarf sits in her car, smiling nervously and tapping her hands together. A search bar appears over her, and a query appears. How to be your own boss.
I've officially quit.
In a warehouse, men switch on fluorescent lights above work tables. A man in an apron marks a plank of wood. Another search bar appears with a new query. How to start a business from scratch. A woman in glasses holds muffins in front of her eyes, grinning. An older woman examines a length of fabric. A new search reads, Business loans for women over 50. In a garage, a man tightens a part on a motorcycle. The query changes to business loans for students, then to business loans for startups. In a conference room, large books and study supplies cover a table. A woman seated at the table playfully stretches her leg high above it. Fabric samples hang above a desk covered in fabric scraps and measuring tape. A woman confidently faces the camera.
I'm an entrepreneur. I could do this.
A woman with her hair in a bun beams at a small shop with a sign over the door that reads coffee. The search bar appears with a query, grand opening ideas. A man gestures around a small cafe with pine wall accents and a long buffet bar. A Japanese woman offers a large dumpling from a kitchen beside signs marked with kanji and translated into English. Special oyaki. A man in a blue vest opens a door with a sign labeled Abierto. Customers stream into a cafe with bright orange stools.
Welcome to Sweet Soul Kitchen.
First customer.
We're up and running.
A stack of unfolded cardboard boxes rests by towers of assembled ones. A search bar appears with a query, How to fight burnout. A guy wearing a baseball cap faces the camera, and a man in a polo frowns.
I have about 124 orders to do.
It's extremely stressful.
Frustrating.
A team of people in yellow shirts puts their hands together and raises them high. Workers load a delivery truck. A woman in a red blazer gestures to a shop full of dresses and jewelry. People throng around a stage giving high fives. A search bar query reads, How to thank employees. A man shakes a customer's hand over the counter. The query changes to, How to thank customers. Two people hug. Customers crowd a stairway leading up to a shop. A search bar query reads, Should I expand my business?
You can see the line behind me.
A woman hangs a sign with a rainbow border reading, Open, all are welcome. Two women wave from the windows of a colorfully painted building that reads, Women owned. One holds a child, who waves too. A woman in a sari cuts a red ribbon as a search bar appears with a query, How to franchise. People clap in the doorway where the ribbon was cut. A chef opens the side of a trailer to reveal a portable kitchen. A woman addresses the camera, and a man with a goatee leans on a girl's shoulder.
It can be done. I'm living proof it can be done.
I get to do it with the people that I love.
An older man with a mustache shakes a guy's hand. A man drives a tractor with a young boy on his lap.
We had a lot of friends and family come out and help us out.
In a store bursting with flowers, a clerk helps a customer lift a large purple and green bouquet. A search bar appears with a query, Working with your family.
Every day is a good day.
In a storeroom full of clothing, a man holds a young girl and another man brushes her hair back. The query changes. Trabajar con la familia. Traballar en familia. Mit der Familie arbeiten. Como trabajar como familia. A gray-haired man with glasses talks to kids in a store full of toys. A couple smiles, standing in an open-air shop lined with tables of produce.
It takes real guts to run businesses through the generations.
A young man works at a table, folding fabric into squares. A search bar appears with a query, Business ideas that give back. A woman speaks in sign language to a group of teens. A clerk fills an older woman's bag with tomatoes. Women in colorful dresses wave and pose in front of a large building with a sign, Crudy Dance Academy. Text appears on a white background. To everyone who knows small business is more than just business. Search on. The Google logo appears with blue, red, yellow, and green letters.